Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. I've probably made this ribbon before, but this is the easiest way I've ever found. I'm going to take a circle, it doesn't really matter what size it is right now. I'm going to hit P. Then I'm going to go to the distort tool, and I'm going to distort it by giving it that many sides, and then I'm going to just type in the number 50. And that's about what we want. Now we want these to be equal, so I'm going to go back to the distort tool and go right here to rounded or smooth distortion. And we have that. Okay, the longest distance between the two is these 2 points. So I'm going to make it 20 inches. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. I'm going to take ellipse, and I'm going to make the ellipse 20 inches. And I'm going to hit P. That should be right on the line on all of them. Then we need an inside circle, and I find it easier to take the parallel dimension tool and make sure you're on the node. See, the node is different. 15.56. Take an ellipse. You go ahead and hit P and make it 15.56. Hit P again. Now, if we grab this, I'm going to move it out of the way just so we know we're doing it. Control D, and it's going to rotate from the center. And I'm going to rotate it 18 degrees because it's a 36. There's 10 of those. And then from here on out, it's easy. I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool, and I'm going to use orange this time. And there's 3 of them I want to fill in. Okay, I got a little bit of a leak there. That's because this thing isn't perfectly symmetrical. So what we can do is take our shape tool, grab, well, I might have to ungroup it or convert it to a curve, and I can just move that because the shape is not 100% round. Now we should be able to take the Smart Fill tool, fill that part in. So I'm going to take these parts and I'm going to weld them together. Then all we need to do is take in the other part, and I just happen to use gray on it. I think it'll look pretty cool. Maybe use a little bit darker gray this time. Get the interactive fill tool and just swipe across and put a little black there. Okay. Now I'm going to group these two together, Control G. I'm going to nudge them up, and I'm going to nudge this out of the way, and I'm going to nudge these back. And then I'm going to alternate C, and that's going to put it rotate from the center. I'm just going to go to Windows, Dockers, Transform or Transformation. We need 36 degrees, and we need 10 of them, but we've already got one whenever Corel says copy. And there you have it. Pretty cool design, easy. And, you know, you could do different amount of humps and come up with, you know, a little bit different. It just, to me, it looks like a twisted, and you could do more with it. You could put a little color on here. You know what? That was so easy. Let's just do that. That's one advantage of the transformation tool. You don't have to back up so much. So let's ungroup this. I'm not saying this is going to be better. Use the interactive fill tool and just give this a little bit of darkness, just a tint. And you can always move that. I want to make it a little bit darker so you can actually see it. Then group it back together, alternate C, and then just go over there and apply. Yeah, it looks a little realer that way. It looks like it's turning. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.